The following is a presentation of the Missouri Sports Network.
Well, hello again, everybody, and welcome to the High School Basketball Scoreboard Show here on the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. Certainly glad you tuned in, and as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and to buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow. And hey, do me a favor. Go to our social media pages, and hey, give us a like, follow us, and subscribe, and then you'll be the smartest fan in the stands. A lot of high school basketball going on. We'll start off with last night's scoreboard. On the girls' side, there were 121 games on the docket for Monday night in girls' basketball. Scores from last night again: Aurora over Lamar 49-30. It was Mount Grove 51, Ava 43. Bismarck over Valley Catholic 53-26. Bloomfield defeats Puxico 64-45. It was Blue Springs over Lee Summit North 57-35. Blue Springs South over Ray-Pec 52-45. Blue Valley North over St. Pius X out of Kansas City 65-39. Marshfield defeats Bolivar 73-56 in that game as well. Elsewhere, these are girls' scores from last night. Boonville over Marshall 75-40. Bourbon defeats Chamois 65-21. Branson over Carl Junction 64-42. Buckland defeats Columbia Independent 55-29. It was Butler over Harrisonville 43-37. Cape Central defeats Cape Notre Dame 46-33. St. Genevieve over Park Hill Central 52-50. Chaffee defeats Scott County Central 65-22. Christian Fellowship over Prairie Home 43-25. Collegiate School of Med Bioscience 32. Gateway Science Charter 28. Saxony Lutheran over Dexter 53-49. It was East Buchanan over Hogan Prep Academy 78-35. East Newton defeats Verona 64-28. Eureka over Seckman 64-24. Fairplay over Everton 55-41. Again, these are girls basketball scores from Monday night. Macaulay Catholic defeats Exeter 57-44. North County over Farmington 37-33. Festus over DeSoto 74-37. Festus now 16-2 on the season. Fortland defeats Conway 33-17. Fort Zumwalt South over Washington 50-31. North Callaway over Fulton 47-40. Grain Valley defeats Belton 70-27. It was Hardin Central over Hale 52-29. Norwood now 18-2 on the season. They defeat Hartville in girls basketball last night 56-29. It was Portageville now 17-3 over Hayti 79-27. Herman defeats Sullivan 51-33. Hume over Miami 60-25. Jackson undefeated on the season. They get the best of Donovan, and that's only Donovan's second loss, but 57-37. Jefferson Festus over Grandview 71-35. Nixa defeats Joplin 64-41. Kennett over Sykeston 58-25. Kirksville defeats St. Elizabeth 56-48. Knobnoster 12-5 now over Lexington 56-33. Lathrop, they defeat Trenton 56-36. Lee Summit West on the girls' side. Matter of fact, just got a text from Coach Bruton at Lee Summit West just now. They're coming on the show later this week, but they defeat Liberty North 74-61. It was Liberty over Oak Park 75-66. Liberty Mountain View 80-38 over Kabul. Lincoln College Prep over Central St. Joe 40-32. Logan Rogersville defeats West Plains. Big matchup there. Logan Rogersville now 17-3 on the season, 68-62. Malden over Holcomb, 76-41. Fox defeats Maplewood Richmond Heights, 61-21. Maysville over Penny, 40-26. McClure North defeats Rittenhour, 42-28. MICDS over Rolla, 60-55. Mid Buchanan defeats Maryville, 50-49. Skyline over Miller, 62-53. Skyline 14-6, but Miller 17-3. Two different classes. Skyline is Class 3, District 12. Miller is Class 2. Cassville over Monette, 57-47. Neelyville defeats Twin Rivers, 67-58. Ozark over Neosho, 71-22. North Kansas City defeats Kearney, 66-32. These are girls' scores from last night. Presented by Bambino's Italian Cafe, located at Battlefield and East Battlefield in Lone Pine. Hey, come by and join us every Monday that Springfield Public Schools are in session through the basketball season for our tip-off club. Hear from coaches from the 4 universities in town, as well as high school coaches from anywhere from 6 to 8 high school coaches at the same time as we rotate those coaches in and out. Continuing with the girls' scores from last night, it was Hillsborough over Oakville, 55-33. Lawson defeats Orick, 71-10. Pacific over Newburgh, 40-35. Park Hill South, 59. Grandview, 37. St. Francis Borgia, now 14-3. They defeat Parkway South, 69-63. Marionville over Pierce City. Marionville, another team that will be coming up on our high school game day later this week. Iberia defeats Plato, 71-33. Crane over Pleasant Hope, 59-42. Greenwood continues to roll. 54-18 over Purdy. Scotland County over Putnam County, 72-43. Bloomfield with Richland, 64-45 over Puxico. Winnetonka over Raytown South, 49-30. Republic over Glendale, 47-44. Willow Springs defeats Salem, 48-40. School of the Ozarks over Galena, 51-18. Schuyler County over Green City, 49-42. Scott City over East Prairie, 73-24. Nevada, 14-3 on the season. They defeat Seneca, 49-18. It was Silex over Paris, 44-36. Smith then defeats Windsor, 53-47. Smithville over Excelsior Springs, 53-34. Southern Boone, 49-34 over Capleton City. Spokane over Billings, 64-41. Springfield Catholic over Forsyth, 47-34. Cuba defeats St. Clair, 60-36. St. Michael over Northland Christian, 41-28. Hickman over St. Vincent, 69-41. Staley defeats Lee Summit, 81-34. Crocker over Stoutland, 69-49. Kansas City Central, 58-10 over Sumner, Kansas. It was Thayer over Houston, 84-32. Thomas Jefferson over Lighthouse Christian, 51-50. Meadville defeats Tina Avalon, 69-35. It was Normandy Collaborative over Vashon, 44-19. Odessa over Van Horn, 67-25. Eldon defeats Versailles, 57-46. Vienna over Steelville, 62-50. Kickapoo defeats Webb City, 64-51. West County over Kingston, 84-11. West Platte over South Holt, 52-23. Willard over Springfield Central, 64-27. And William Chrisman defeats Ruskin, 53-29. Hey, we'll take a real quick time out. We'll come back and we'll run through the boys' scores from tonight right here on the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage.
Things are a little tight for Terrence right now. But they won't be for long, because Central Bank makes it easier for customers like Terrence to dream bigger.
More room would be nice.
With mortgage solutions that can open the door to more space.
That's what I'm talking about.
For his growing family.
Growing family?
Honey, guess what?
You got this, buddy.
Unplug and unlock. road trips on easy mode, and a really big touchscreen for the biggest jams. And qualify for up to $7,500 in tax credit with the Equinox EV. Unlock the tech and the value with the 2025 Equinox EV, America's most affordable over 315-mile range EV. And Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Whether your day starts early or goes late into the night, brings the discovery of something new, or just the work of getting it done, it's all easier with a little help. At Great Southern Bank, we understand the importance of having a trusted, reliable support team who can offer you helpful resources and smart options to make the most of what you have and build on it, with possibilities that inspire you to keep going. Find your support team at GreatSouthernBank.com. Great Southern Bank, understanding what really matters.
Hey, welcome back to High School Basketball Scoreboard Show here on the Missouri Sports Network. Guy Newcomb, the scoreboard guy, alongside. Hey, do me a favor, go on X or Twitter if you prefer to @ScoreboardGuy and give me a follow, and you will get all these scores. And every time a show goes up, you will know whether it's high school basketball scoreboard, high school game day, D-Row and Arch, talking college sports from around the country, or it may be Where Are They Now Wednesdays or Missouri Milestones. So, hey, let us know. Let us know what you think. It's @ScoreboardGuy, @Missouri_sports, and go to our Facebook pages and give us a like, and go to our YouTube channel and subscribe. On the boys' scores from tonight was Appleton City over Liberal, 86-64. Blue Eye defeats Wheaton, 77-54. It was Blue Springs over Lee Summit North, 64-59. Blue Springs South over Rapex, 77-63. Bolivar, who's really gotten hot here of late, they defeat Marshfield, 91-66. I believe they're 6-1 over their last 7 games. The only loss being their own tournament championship to a very good Republic team. Bell now 19-2 on the season. They win 112-22 over Bourbon. It was Knox County over Brashear, 53-52. Brookfield defeats Polo, 66-61. Ava over Kabul, 58-34. Calvary Lutheran defeats Vienna, 50-47. Carrollton over Holden, 88-68. Carthage defeats Waynesville, 45-33. Jackson now 18-1 on the season. They get the better of Charleston, 68-48. Again, these are boys' scores from tonight. Wellington Napoleon, 46-35 over Concordia. Dadeville over Walnut Grove, 46-40. Scott City over Delta, 69-46. Sykeston defeats Dexter, 67-54. Dora over Ludi, 65-34. Archie over Drexel, 63-53. Clinton defeats El Dorado Springs, 61-44. Eminence over Bakersfield, 77-53. Greenwood over Exeter, 95-37. It was Fort Osage over Platte County, 58-54. Francis Howe Central over Francis Howe North, 85-69. Fort Zumwalt North over Timberland, 68-53. Seymour defeats Gainesville, 64-42. Golden City over Macaulay Catholic, 64-51. North Kansas City over Grandview, 72-51. Guadalupe Center's Charter, 46-45 over Frontier STEM. Harrisburg defeats Tipton, 57-52. Harrisonville over Warrensburg, 53-38. Heartland over Novinger, 71-38. Herculaneum over Afton, 64-60. Herman over Sullivan, 57-50. Hermitage defeats Fairplay, 65-32. Brunswick over Higbee, 80-55. Salem defeats Houston, 81-69. Jefferson Festus over Grandview, 82-41. Again, these are boys' scores from tonight. Nixa, now 15-2 on the season. They defeat Joplin, 78-46. Lakeland over Midway, 61-40. South Harrison over Lawson, 48-38. Leopold defeats St. Paul Lutheran 83-30. Park Hill over Liberty 79-74. Lincoln over Sacred Heart 57-32. Stockton now 16-3 on the season. They defeat Lockwood 53-45. St. Elizabeth over Max Creek 65-53. Again, these are boys scores from tonight. Hey, I know there's a lot of people here watching on our YouTube channel or Facebook, whether it be Twitter. Hey, drop us a note. Let us know where you're listening from. I'll turn the chats on here. You just type a note right in there. Macon over Centralia 64-53. Maplewood Heights over Hancock 89-49. Maranatha over Lutheran Kansas City 59-44. Gloria Deo Academy 70-58 over Morrisville. Cashville defeats Monette 63-45. Van Far over Montgomery County 56-48. Fatima over New Franklin 62-53. It was North Platte over St. Joe Christian 74-33. Northeast Vernon County 74-35 over Chilhowie. Osage defeats Versailles 60-58. Parkway South over Hazelwood West 49-38. Potosi over Fredericktown 67-62. Duchesne over Priory 53-49. Republic over Glendale 56-49. Both those coaches were at our tip-off club luncheon. Coach McTagg and Coach Brown. Lone Jack over Santa Fe 71-42. Russellville 70-52 over Fayette. Savannah over West Platte 55-49. St. Vincent over Saxony Lutheran 69-47. Schuyler County over Marion County 73-49. Slater over Sweet Springs 75-42. Smithville defeats Excelsior Springs 81-43. Eugene over South Callaway 76-61. Again, boys scores from last night, presented by Doak Propane here in Bolivar, Missouri. For all your propane needs, see the folks at Doak in Polk County and surrounding counties, and the Bank of Billings. Bank of Billings established 1889, the oldest bank in Christian County. Clarkton over Southland 81-75. Southwest over Purdy 58-52. Sparta defeats Conway 64-22. St. Francis Borgia over Gateway 62-49. St. James over Newburgh 80-60. St. Paul Lutheran 58-41 over Kingsville. East Summit over Staley 70-69. Thayer defeats Mount Grove 64-57. Jamestown over Tuscumbia 55-48. Union over Steelville 56-41. Van Buren defeats Lesterville 88-37. Verona over Hurley 58-33. Adrian defeats Warsaw 44-41. Washington over Fort Zumwalt East 57-35. Kickapoo over Webb City 62-36. Halfway defeats Wheatland 59-47. Lutheran South over Whitfield 71-43. Ruskin over William Chrisman 55-44. And Winston defeats Mercer 53-48. Those are your high school girls scores from last night, boys scores from tonight. We hope that you keep tuning in. Did get a message here. Woodland over Advance by around 30. Woodland's now 17-2. Need to get Woodland on the air. I'm assuming that was a boys score, but I appreciate CJ Kernan sending that in to us on our YouTube channel. Appreciate it. Appreciate you listening. Certainly glad everybody's tuned in tonight. As always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow.